When this almost 50-year-old woman Flo came on the Adam and Wax show, I knew from the very jump, first sighting, that this was a scallywag. You might say, Flacco, that's harsh, that's disrespectful, chill. I'll say, have you ever seen a self-respecting 50-year-old woman behave like this on a podcast?
Okay, do you like my ass now?
With the fake asses?
Do you like my ass now?
I gotta
stand up, spin around.
See it.
Stand up.
I mean, it's hard to see though, but like, how are you gonna ass?
That's what I'm saying. You have to take that shit off.
Yeah, you don't got no ass.
I'd eat it.
I have
You can't really
have a
see.
big booty.
Acetol.
I can't really tell with the
No
pants on.
acetol.
Stop. I have a.
You
I
don't.
can't tell with the
Yes, I
pants
do.
on.
We can't tell unless you
I'm wearing
fart.
baggy jeans, but I have
You don't
ass.
have no ass.
Stop. That's a
Girl,
lie.
probably
I'll
what
hit you
didn't
right
happen
back.
is you didn't stretch the skin from when you had the other ass. Because you went back a couple times.
Whack. You're delusional on my ass, and you
How many
stared at my
times did you
ass
go
too
back?
many times.
It was funny looking.
Stop.
It was like, whoop with some toothpicks.
For the streets is an understatement. This is a woman who's almost 50 years old, still seeking validation, turning around on a podcast for men to judge her derriere because she loves the attention. Straight up bird activities. So I already knew she was a bird, bruh. I knew she was a bird brain, a scallywag, all that. But what I didn't know is she's a deplorable racist. And she exposed herself with how she behaved in Beverly Hills in a now very viral IG video.
What did you say again about us getting kicked out?
You're a wet.
First off, the way it rolled off her tongue without no hesitation, this is a woman who's been saying slurs all her life. This ain't her first time. She came in vicious with the slurs. But some backstory for you guys. This is Flo, as you guys just seen, Scott Storch's ex-wife. So she drives a G-Wagon. She's a multimillionaire, according to her. She's rich. So she valets at a restaurant in Beverly Hills as she goes and do shopping. But here's the thing. When you valet at the restaurant, that's one fee. But if you valet at the restaurant, but then you go out and do other things, they charge you a little extra for that as well because you didn't eat at the restaurant. You just valet to go do some other stuff. So when she got back, they told her, hey, it's a $50 charge. Now, this quote-unquote self-proclaimed millionaire who drives a G-Wagon, she starts throwing a hissy fit, right? She tries to get it changed by going to complain at the restaurant manager. That didn't work. So now she's storming back, taking a walk of shame.
What else?
Got it? What?
What else?
Trump is doing good things. You guys rape people.
Yeah.
You guys rape and kill people.
Right?
Take your $50 and suck. Give me my change. I'm rich, you're poor. Difference.
You're a poor soul.
Yep, poor.
You're a poor soul.
Deixa eu ver,
Deixa eu ver.
Não, joga o carro dela lá na casa do
You wanna
cara.
record me? Wanna record me? Shut the fuck up. I didn't touch you. Shut the fuck up. Give me my keys.
You just give her.
Get the fuck out my
Just deplorable, disgusting, but it's with the comfortability in which she did it that makes people know this is not just a one-off mistake. This is her character. And personally, I'm stunned. And I'm not stunned because I expect more from scallywags. No, I'm stunned because if you're somebody who look like Flo, if you have her looks, and God has blessed you enough to where you were able to marry a multi-millionaire, leech off of him, make millions on your own, and live a comfortable life based on your looks, I would think you'll be one of God's greatest servants, right? Because obviously you're blessed, right? Obviously God has favored you over a lot of other people because your looks will suggest that you should be working at Lowe's, all right? Unpacking crates. You shouldn't be marrying multimillionaires and living a comfortable life off your looks, right? So if God has already blessed you enough for you to be this much of an evil, spiteful person, bro, it's crazy. You got God's blessing, but you got Satan's heart. I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my life. But once the video began to go viral, Flo decided she was gonna try to do some damage control by taking to her Instagram to defend herself and levy some heavy accusations against others to excuse why she did what she did. So Flo took to her Instagram to say, I know right now you guys may not understand, and I understand how bad it looks. The man that was walking behind me in the video groped me, then tried to flip it on me when I went crazy on him. Unfortunately, I have past trauma and manic episodes that I suffer with every day. That's why I call them rapists and murderers. I felt violated. Everyone that knows me know I have a big heart and love for everyone. I come from immigrants' parents as well. Mental health issues are real and I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Oh, this white woman is dangerous. This is level of narcissism I don't think I've ever seen before. No, I mean it. I'm not exaggerating. This is levels of narcissism I have never seen. We rarely see this ever. I think you have to go back to the field art student or the Stalin to truly wrap your head around what we're witnessing here, bruh. And she is amazing at this. Yo, she puts herself in various category of victimhood to excuse her actions. She starts off by claiming she was a victim of SA. That's one, right? Victim of SA. So hence, she still has manic episodes because of it. The mental health category, which is why when those men groped her, she had an episode. But the immigration angle, whoo, that was a slick one. She said, I come from immigrant parents. I love immigrants. As if we don't know there's a paper bag test being done, bruh. There's a brown paper bag test being done to figure out what type of immigrant group you belong to, bruh. Her folks is from Ukraine. You is white. We know, right? We know if the skin tone is rice, you don't associate with the black and browns, bro. You don't group yourself as a brown person. Absolutely not. And it's low-key disrespectful to try to pull that one over us, as if we're dumb, as if we don't know that immigrants from Norway, Sweden, Ukraine, Russia, y'all have different identities than that of the brown immigrants. Your identity in this country is of the white experience. You consider yourself white in this country and you live as such. So hence, no, you being an immigrant doesn't take away from you being a deplorable racist, right? But all of that is out the window. And the only thing I truly care about was, did these men really grope her? Because if they did grope her, I'm not excusing her words, but those men need to be dealt with and held accountable. So a lot of people was very concerned when she said, yo, she was groped. So she offered up some further explanation, right? So she took to her IG story to further explain how she was groped and what took place before she began to use the slurs.
I'm really tired of the DMs and the comments. I left my house yesterday in PJs, as you can tell, looking crazy. And when I was walking out of a scrub, the valet guy grabbed my ass and I should have just punched him. I was thinking about my child and not wanting to go to jail.
This ain't making sense, man. This, as if those were your two options, all right? As if lashing out by punching them and using slurs were your two options. Calling the police and reporting an assault was an option, right? And especially when you have gotten to the level of using slurs and really trying to hurt them, what's better in terms of hurting them than calling the police and getting them locked up and sent to jail? So when you start using the kid angle and I don't want to go to jail, so I ain't lash out, I just resorted to using slurs, as if calling the police and getting them locked up isn't an option. This ain't tasting right, people.
So I lashed out and I called him a wet.
Repeating the slur in the apology video isn't the best sign of you learned your lesson. Right? That's like somebody apologizing for calling a black man the hard ER. And as they're responding, they say, hey, brother, I'm sorry for calling you an ER. Like, no, you don't have to repeat it, bro. Just use abbreviations.
And I'm so wrong for that, but I felt so violated. I should have just shut my mouth, called the police, and that's it. So basically, I'm explaining to everybody, I am sorry for what I said. I've been around Mexicans, dated Mexicans my whole life. My parents are immigrants. I am the farthest thing from racist possible.
I was already suspicious regarding her excuses after watching this video, and it didn't help that she had the classic Karen look. down to the hairdo. She had the over the side, kind of bald on one end, Karen do with the sunglasses, right? Even the lip color screams Karen. But I wasn't too sure in my skepticism until I seen her next move. What she did next confirmed to me that all of this is fake, that she's lying about being groped, she's lying about everything, that she didn't want to pay the $50, so she went on a racist tirade. Once I seen this next video, that confirmed it for me.
I made a mistake, like, with my mouth. I'm the farthest thing from racist. Like, is this what you guys wanted from me? You guys are affecting everybody in my life right now. Like, I am taking accountability, like, full. Like, please, enough. I'm going to apologize to the man that grabbed my ass. I don't even care.
She should have kept it at the first video. Coming back on camera to give us the classic Karen crocodile tears was a bad move. Because this video right here made me probably 100% convinced, yeah, she's capping. Crying with no tears, super sus. And it also shows you're now attempting to manipulate. That's what it says, right? Yo, you weren't crying. But you could talk normal. But you chose to try to fake cry to manipulate. To offering to apologize to the man who groped you. Listen, bro. Victims of SA, I don't care who believes them, right? They might let it go if the world don't believe them, but they not apologizing to their like perpetrators. They're not apologizing to a man who violated them. Are you out of your mind? That's not how a real victim of SA act. So I already knew from the very beginning, bro. All right, cool, right? We're now dealing with the various steps of Karenhood. Various steps. First step is be racist, right? Complain, try to get the guys fired because they wanted to charge you $50 to valet. Cool. Second steps is make up a false accusation against those men to get them locked up and ruin their life. Three, cry, and try to be the victim. We're watching various layers of Karenhood that gets worse and worse and worse every time she hops back on camera, right? But what's really pathetic about this entire situation up until this point is when she went back to the scene of the crime, to the dudes who allegedly groped her, right? Right? This quote-unquote trauma patient, right? This quote-unquote mentally ill woman who suffers from PTSD because she was SA'd in the past, went back to where she was SA'd, begging them to admit on camera that they SA'd her.
The guy did to me. At least let's be honest. I'm apologizing to you, please. So you accept my apology and then what? But you know what the guy did. He's not even here today. But why? I know, but you know what the guy did to me. So please, at least be real. I'm the farthest thing from racist possible. I told you, you're a good-looking guy with green eyes. Do you think I have any race? All my partners are Spanish, Vietnamese, everything. Can you at least admit what the guy did to me, please? Can you admit what the guy did?
The license plate 255.
Can you admit what the guy did, please? At least that. Just admit what the guy did, please. Just admit it, please. Please, they're gonna show the cameras. You guys are gonna look crazy.
This is a woman who believes she's smarter than everybody else. This is a manipulative, deplorable monster who believes that she can outsmart everyone. All right? And we know people like this because, well, if you've lived like life in general, you've encountered manipulative, lying pieces of garbage like this like throughout your life, right? And you know the extent they will go to their lies. And it's one of those things where you can't even really explain it, but your intuition would just tell you they're lying, right? Like just how people behave, their mannerisms, how they how they're maneuvering. Doing this just tells me, okay, yeah, like you're lying, bro. Like the dude isn't even paying you attention, bro. Like he's trying to serve customers. You there trying to cause a scene, right? Trying to manipulate and gaslight, all right? Well, she claims that the quote-unquote surveillance footage will make them look crazy. Well, she was hedging her bet on that never being released. All right? But once the surveillance footage got out, and it just showed the exact same thing that we saw, right? Her walking up, like put in the $50 in her hand, et cetera, et cetera. So the surveillance camera shows that she was lying about being groped. She never got groped. They never touched her at all. So once it got released now, she was forced to come back and admit that she lied.
Find me a racist. Kill my kid. They're gonna fucking come to my house. I have security 24 hours at my house.
Did the guy touch you or did he not touch you?
The guy did not touch me.
So why did you say that?
Because I was frantic and I didn't know what to do because of the fact that I did something so stupid. It wasn't
That's not okay.
$50. It was all a principle. Do you understand?
Okay.
Life is different. You cannot speak.
Correct.
That's it.
Agreed.
That's it.
I feel sorry for anybody who dates a woman like this. While she's admitting she lied on those men to her millions of followers and she almost ruined their life. Can you imagine if people actually believed this? If this was, let's say, 30 years ago, where it was believed all women always, and those men were actually locked up, those men were actually charged with something, lost their job because of a false accusation like this. So while admitting she lied, she's still trying to make herself a victim. Oh, I lied because, I was getting death threats, my kids were at risk. No, you put your kid's life at risk, not those men. Not those men. And while she's admitting she's lying, she's still hostile. She's still combative. She's still speaking as if her lying on those men were the noble things to do because she was trying to save her kids. So she takes to her IG story to say how she loves the Mexicans and all people of all colors and religion. And I did what I could today, and apologize to the two men that did nothing to me. I'm in a calm state of mind, and I know I'm the furthest things to racist, just a spoiled brat with a dirty mouth. And that's the realest I can be. Sorry, everyone. I take full accountability, but meant nothing I said. So she doubles down on how the men did nothing to her. She lied. But yet, indeed, she still wants to make herself a victim. At this point, people were seeing red. They wanted her out of here, bruh. They wanted to ruin her life. Because, people look at, they already pissed off and mad that she used racial slurs to the Hispanic community. And then she doubled down by lying and saying those men groped her. Then she's coming back and saying, oh, I apologize. I take full accountability. People were not trying to hear that, bruh. But when people discover that she's associated with this pretty popular brand called Cocoa Nugs, they finally had what they needed to destroy her. So folks began to boycott the brand Cocoa Nugs, right? Leaving bad reviews, spreading it all across social media. We're not buying from here anymore. Now, if you know anything about this woman, she started the brand, but then she sold the brand. However, she was still involved and still has some ownership, some stake, and was still involved in the business on its day-to-day operations. Well, she did something very slick after people began to, quote unquote, cancel her and cancel the business and leave bad reviews. She did something very slick, and I'm going to explain why I think this is very slick. The company Cocoa Nugs released a statement, and the statement stated, "We at Cocoa Nugs do not tolerate racism. The statement made by Florence goes against our policies and beliefs as a company and are not acceptable. We have cut all ties with her, and she has relinquished all shares within the company." They stated, "We would like to bring your attention that Florence Mirsky, aka Flo, has been terminated and is no longer with Cocoa Nugs." Yeah, all right, bro. All right. First off, for us to believe that Flo relinquished all her shares because she said something racist and wanted to do what's right, I'm not buying it. Two, it would take more than a day or two for a shareholder to be driven out the company, voted off, shares taken away, terminated. Stop it. And she still has ownership stake within the company, right? So look, right? And this quote unquote, bro, come on, bro. And this, I implore anybody to go ahead and, here, we can go ahead and blow up the letter real quick. Like 1 second, yo. So y'all can see exactly like what this buffoonery is all about, okay? So so the template says, "Dear Florence, I am writing to notify you that your employment, ownership, and relationship with Cali Suites LLC is being ended immediately due to specific misconduct or violation of company policies, which includes but not limited to defamation of the brand/company, unacceptable public racial slurs, misrepresentation of the brand. Your actions have violated our company's code." Man, cut the hoopla, bruh. All right, and she apparently willingly signed it. Man, cut it out, bruh. Listen, this woman was not fired. All right, she still has ownership stake within the company. She ain't lose nothing, bruh. This is just her being an owner or part owner of the company since she sold a large portion of it, and trying to do some type of like apology, some type of shtick to get people off the back of the company, thinking the company stands with them. And people are really online too celebrating this as if they got a W. No, she just tricked all of you guys. She's a manipulator. They go, "We apologize for any pain and suffering caused by her actions. Coco Nugs is owned by a diverse group of individuals, including Latin Americans, Asian Americans, African Americans, and Caucasians, some of which are first-generation immigrants. We stand with and support all walks of life and will continue to do so." Everything about this lady is just fraudulent, bro. Even her business, bro. Like, Coco Nugs is apparently like chocolate, 100% chocolate, but it looks like it's weed, right? Like, it has like the properties, the texture, the nugs, like, so when you pull it out, you would think somebody have, some Cali Kush, but no, it's just chocolate. So a woman created fraudulent Cali Kush as a business, and then she's also a fraud in real life. This is just crazy, all right? But her explanation on the Adam and Wax show to me was even more hilarious. So she hits the Adam and Wax show trying to use her kids for more sympathy in terms of why she did what she did.
Angry. You want to know why I got angry?
Yeah.
I was sitting and getting a scrub, and I was on my phone, and I posted a picture of Leo singing up.
Kill the Karen shit. You already did it.
Who's Leo?
Okay, just stop. Please, just stop, Wack. I mean, that's why.
Stop doing the Karen shit.
Anyways,
you did it when you said the dude groped you and you lied on him.
Anyways, so please just stop. God. It's like, if you want to like have a conversation, have a
but you just start doing the crying.
Fully. I did it because I just thought of my son. Like, anyone that's gonna think of their kid is gonna cry. Anyways.
What did your son have to do with that?
No, it wasn't. I read a comment. Someone said, "Oh wow, he's autistic." So it triggered me. I walked to the car, and when I walked to the car, he says to me, $50. And I said, $50? Like, and what? I don't care about that kind of stuff. But I was like, why are you charging me that? Because I'm driving a G-Wagon? Like, and I was already in my mood. And I said, he's like, because you didn't eat at the restaurant. I said, no problem, I'll go eat at the restaurant. And he was like, no, it's too late. I was like, okay. It just got so,
this is the third story you had on why you did that, right?
What?
This is the third story you done came up with on why you did it.
Are you crazy?
No, and I'm going to be real.
Exactly, bruh. It doesn't make sense. You see a troll comment calling your son out of his name, so that all of a sudden sparked the racism in you. Cut it out, bruh. And she also tries to get off that she doesn't even know what the slurs she was saying meant, right? She doesn't know what they mean. Yeah, okay, but okay, bruh.
You need to look up Karen in the dictionary because what you're doing is very Karen.
Say it.
Wait, what is Karen? Is like a woman that cries? I don't get
A
it.
It's
white
a woman that
woman.
lies. A white woman that lies.
Oh, God. So now you're racist against fucking white women?
No, I'm just saying you're racist against.
We'd like to leave the door open
essays.
for racism against white women, but also...
Are you going to apologize? I want you to apologize to the Hispanic people, for real.
And
I
Sandra.
apologize to every Hispanic person. I never in my life meant anything I said. I don't even know the true definition of a whack. I feel embarrassed. I feel disgusting. Now I'm in a calm state of mind where I can really give a sincere, full apology.
You know what that word means, bruh. And you know what Karen means, bruh. Like, you playing this dumb, naive, blonde woman. Nah, it's not working, bruh. Right? You's a bad person. You're deplorable. You exposed your hand, bruh. And I hope your business continues to get canceled. I hope you never make an income in this city again, bro. I hope you go back to poverty so you can truly understand what it means to be just a working class man trying to feed his family and having to deal with people like you on a daily basis in Beverly Hills. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, all right? And if you're still watching, click on this video right here to find out how this hooligan, Famous Richard, is asking Trump for a pardon after his life is seemingly over, right, while in federal custody. All right, click on this video right here to find out why I think he deserves his downfall and Trump shouldn't pardon him. I'm going to see you guys in this video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.